It's time for a med haul. We went for our scheduling appointment today, and it was good. It was good. Nothing really eventful. Nothing really surprising. Everything was sort of what we thought it would be. It's like approximately 1,000 degrees in my kitchen right now, so you'll have to bear with me as I'm like a little bit disgusting. Okay, so here's the scoop. Here's what we have going on. We are going to do, starting tomorrow, 2 times daily Lupron. 20 units, 0.2 milliliters twice a day, and that goes on like forever, for a couple of months. We start stims on Friday, August 5th, so today is, tomorrow is Wednesday, August 3rd. So it'll be 2 days of Lupron, and then we start, so 3rd, 4th, and then the 5th we start stims, and we're doing 450 units of gonal-f and 150 units of Lupron. So it's a little bit different than last time. Last time there was no Lupron, and we were at 400 units of gonal-f rather than 450. 450, from what I understand, is like the top end. There's not a lot. There's nowhere to go from here. Like this is it. This is the max dose that they can really put you on. And the other nice thing about that is I'll show you the gonal-f pens afterwards, but I get them in 900 IU pens. And last time, because I was on 400 units, I'd use them twice, 800, and then there would be like this weird off dose. So every couple of days, I'd have to do 2 gonal pen shots to make up for the fact that there was a little bit left, and then I had to make up the rest with another shot. These ones, because I'm on 450, it's delicious, off we go, 900 units, everybody wins. So that's nice, that's better. So because we're on the Lupron, we don't have to add in a ganirelix or an orgalutron or a cetrotide or anything like that to stop me from ovulating. The Lupron will do that. And then 12 to 15 days later, we will do our dueling trigger shots, which will be Overdrill, and then off we go for retrieval. So it's really happening. Like all of a sudden today, it really happened. Like I gave them all of my money, and like all of my money, and I brought home like giant bags of goodness. So it's happening. So here's what we came home with today. These are the needles for Lupron. So you get like a bajillion of them, and they're little. They're just little insulin needles. Nothing too scary. So it'll be 20 units, which is about there, and they're just wee little. Let me see if I can make this. They're little. No, not gonna happen. All right, we tried. They're just little. These ones I think are 28 gauge, half-inch needles. So off you go. There's one that we brought out. I got a couple of fancy new sharps containers, which is exciting. Another travel sharps container, which is nice because I'm going to be on the Lupron for a couple of months. Like, it's one thing to stay home for 2 weeks while you're in stims and not go out and not, arrange your life around shots. That's fine, whatever. It's like 12 days, so be it. You're kind of feeling crummy. You're not really wanting to go out anyway. But because I'm going to be on the Lupron for a couple of months, the likelihood of us never going out for dinner, never going anywhere is pretty slim to none. So I've got my, like, fancy dandy travel case, and then my little travel sharps container, because, like, nobody wants to hang out in a restaurant bathroom with one of these. That's just awkward. So travel stuff, always useful. This round of meds needs to be refrigerated much more seriously than the last round did, so I think rather than that bag, we'll probably have a little cooler bag, but off we go. What else do we have? More alcohol swabs than you could possibly shake a stick at. So for some reason today, Ian was sure that they didn't give us any, so he made me, I don't know which bag they're in, he made me steal more, just like jam them in. More alcohol swabs. And then shitloads, obviously that is the technical term, of Lupron. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes of Lupron. No, there's 2 in each. 12 boxes of Lupron. So each of these, same as last time, and I'll link, we'll do another instruction, like injection tutorial just for fun, but I'll link below to how you mix these particular drugs up. But these ones come in a little 2-pack, so there's 1 sterile water and then 1 powder. I do my particular dose, which may not be your particular dose. is 2 powders to 1 water. So I use 2 of these boxes every day, and it's 2 powders that go into 1 water, and 1 water you just toss. So I have 12 of these bad boys that I use over the next little while. And then these are the Luveris needles. They're pretty straightforward and uneventful. They look like this. It's just like, there's the plastic syringe and the plunger part. This is the actual needle part that you take out. And then when you're mixing the meds, you use a Q-cap. We'll show you how to use these at some point, but they didn't have any of these left in my clinic. Fortunately, I kept myself like a little IVF bucket of stuff that I had left over from last time. So I have enough of these to last me until next week when I'll get another shipment in. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't. Like, I'm not sure what the plan would have been. More needle tips, maybe? Anyway. So, oh God. So tons of needles. Tons of needles and tons of needle tips. I still had a few left over from last time. They tend to really over-syringe you. And what's weird is some of our drugs are covered by our insurance at work. We have limited coverage for the prescriptions, not the procedures. But it's funny, they cover the Luveris, but they won't cover syringes, which is weird. So this is, in case you're wondering, this is like 15 bucks worth of syringes and needle tips. So that's that. So it's not too bad. What else have we got in the magic bucket of love? Oh, my dear Emla. I realize like I'm just kind of totally whiny about it, but I figure if I'm gonna have to jab myself with needles every freaking day, why not do anything I can to make it feel a little bit better? I ordered this from Amazon last time, and it's the 5% lidocaine cream. And I don't believe, at least in Canada, that you can buy 5% lidocaine without a prescription, so I got this from Thailand. But it's awesome. And I remember thinking, we had to take one of our injections at the clinic unexpectedly, so I didn't have time to put on my little baby numbing cream. And I was like, oh, it was nothing. It wasn't bad. I don't know. Why am I bothering to do this? So that night I didn't bother using it. What I didn't realize is that it wasn't just protecting me from like the jab. It was also protecting me from the burn. Like, I didn't realize how much the Luveris actually did burn when you were putting it in, and the gonal a little bit, because the Emla took care of it. So that's kind of a winner. I've ordered myself like like a giant tube for when we start PIO, because I figure it can't hurt, and that's a big needle going into my butt cheek. So Emla for everybody. The more you say it, the weirder it feels in your mouth. Emla. Anyway, what else have we got for you? Tiny Band-Aids. I bought myself like a whole bunch of fun. These are just like the little whatever, the little circly ones, but I bought myself designer Band-Aids. They're like Cynthia Rowley patterned Band-Aids, but whatever. They make me feel better. So, and then this is the gonal-f. Now the thing about gonal-f, here they are. Here's the random little alcohol swabs. It made me still. The thing about gonal is that it needs to be refrigerated, and it's really important. Like, even when it's really hot here right now. Like, there's heat advisories going on and stuff. So they warned us when we brought it home, like, put it in the trunk, get it in the fridge, crank the air conditioning, do what you gotta do, because it's warm enough outside right now that it'll do damage. Like, fantastic. So this is what I love about this. It makes me laugh, okay? So you get your pen, your gonal pen. This is a 900 IU 1.5 milliliter pen, and it's got the cap, and you screw on the tip. Okay, you dial up your dosage, click, 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 screw on the cap, off you go. The thing that I find really funny about this, other than the fact that it comes with the thing that you clip onto your pocket in case you want to carry it around, is how many tips it comes with. Like, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of these. I'm going to use it twice. 16 of them. Like, I don't know why I kept them in case I needed them. I still have all of these. And that was just from like one gonal last time. So thank you, makers and manufacturers of gonal. But yeah, I'm not using them. And then this is the Lupron. So this is the new thing. This is the thing that's new for me. I haven't done Lupron before. The rest of these drugs in various dosages I've had before, but this is new to me. It's weird, it comes in a plastic bottle rather than a glass bottle. And when you pick it up, we had to pick up our drugs at the pharmacy and then go to our scheduling appointment, which we didn't have to do last time because they mixed this one for you. I don't know why. This one really super needs to be refrigerated, and it's a multi-dose vial. So you know, like you have the little blue viruses where you're gonna like, you know, snap off the top, empty the whole thing, put it into the water. That's not the case with Lupron. This is 2 weeks worth of microdose Lupron. So, you know, you really need to make sure that you're sterilizing it every time you're using it. And then the other thing is, you want to be careful, and we'll go through it later, but you want to be careful when you're doing your Lupron to be nice to the needle, because you'll dull the needle because you're not exchanging the tip. So this is the Lupron. It's only good. It comes in 2 vials when you pick it up, and the 2 vials were good until 2017. Once you mix them together, once they mix them together for you, it's only good for 2 weeks. So this is 2 weeks worth of Lupron. Then we'll go back and pick up 2 more weeks and 2 more weeks and 2 more weeks until the end of time. So that is gonal-f and Lupron. It's got to go back in the fridge. So yeah, that's the medication station. That's the stuff. That's what we have going on. Tomorrow is our first Lupron shot. We're going to do them they have to go 12 hours apart, so we're going to do 6:30 and 6:30. And Ian usually does my shots for me, which, it's funny, we're all sort of 50-50 on this stuff. Like, half of us seem to do it ourselves, half of us have a friend, a partner, a parent, a whoever, a buddy do our needles. I really like having Ian do it. I haven't done any on my own this cycle. I'm going to do some just because it's not practical for us to be together some of the times. But it gives him something to do. Like, it gives him something to be involved with. And quite honestly, there's probably a little piece of me, he hates doing it. There's a little piece of me that likes that he hates doing it and I hate receiving it, and so it sort of bonds us together in doing it. But I find it like kind of an intimate thing for us to share, because you have to be really communicative about it, and you have to talk it through and make it work. And I don't know, it really, I think IVF tears you apart or pulls you together, and for us, the last cycle really pulled us together. Like, we came out of it, even though it was crazy and hard and awful, we came out of it really feeling like a team. And I think part of that has to do with the fact that we share this crazy shooting up in restaurant bathrooms, and you know, like that's a thing we share. It's not a thing that I'm doing to myself, it's a thing that we do to each other. Anyway, one more thing that I got last time, just because we're sharing. Last time we did this, I didn't poop for like 6 days. It was really uncomfortable. So the nurse suggested, instead of taking fiber later, starting to take like a Colace or a Restorelax, whatever, every day, just in case. This stuff messes with your tummy. Like, you one of the symptoms I had, it wasn't just like the headaches and the can't sleep and the sweatiness. It was like, my stomach hurt so much, and I didn't throw up, I had this like general, whatever, sore tummy, like everything was just kind of uncomfortable. So hopefully this will help. So there you go. You can't say I don't share things with you. I now have shared my 10 embarrassing IVF things that I do, and the fact that I don't poop when I do stims. So that's that. That's the last of it. It's, if you ever wondered what like $4,000 worth of medication looks like, this is what it looks like. This is that. Okay, that's it. That's the med haul. That's the plan. This is what's going on. Tomorrow we start Lupron. I haven't done Lupron before. I'm a little bit nervous about the side effects. I've heard some nasty things. Have you done Lupron? How fast was it before you started feeling crummy? Did you start feeling crummy? Like, I know that some people say their first hot flash is like 10 minutes after they have their first injection. And then some people say it took a couple days. So I would be very interested to know if you've done Lupron, or if you know someone that's done Lupron, how fast does that happen? What should I expect? Anyway, here we go. I hope your cycles are good. I know there's a couple of you that are waiting to announce some big news. We're all waiting with bated breath, so get on it already. We want to know. And yeah, here we go. It's happening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.